Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Today we arrive at Lago Maggiorre to do the human comedy 1 hour race. The race against the Gr3 cars at Lago Maggiorre. However, with a twist. Today we're going to be racing against Sophy. So with that being the case, here we go. We are at Lago Maggiorre. As you can see on the right hand side, we have a prize reward, and this is going to be the main reason for doing this way. 426,900 for the win. As you can also see on the right hand side, we have the opposition, all Sophy cars, all named correctly and all in the correct cars. They do have, unfortunately though, different liveries, but where there is a different livery to the actual one performed, it has been designed and painted by none other than JB Designs. And JB, thank you very much, JB, for all what you do to the channel. It's very much appreciated. And as you can see, everything is set up there for us to go ahead. Race settings then will be professional level. It's an endurance race of 60 minutes against 20 cars, and we will start in 12th place. This is exactly the same setup as what you get in the actual human comedy race. We've got a 15-meter interval rolling start. Unfortunately, there's a bug, and if you attempt to change that to anything else, and it starts off 20, it just goes to 15, and you can't do anything about it. There's nothing you can do. Bop is on, of course, so all the cars are default. Boost is weak because in off there is a rubber banding effect that's greater than anything else, so we have to put it at the lowest level. Slipstream is real. Mechanical damage is light, so if you have damage it's going to last probably half a lap. Tyre wear is ×4 as per the real race. Tyre fuel consumption is ×3 as per the real race. Refueling speed we've had to guess, so we've gone for 7 litres per second. Grip reduction off track is real. This nitrous overtaking usage system time multiplier thing, no idea what there's for, but it's set to the lowest it can possibly be. Preset weather, dry and cloudless. We have different times of day we can run it at, but I've gone for afternoon. Equal conditions mode is off, so that means there's variation in temperature. Variable time speed rate is ×1, so it's as per. Selecting from garage, and as you can see we've done that on the car category. We've just chosen them from garage. We could have chosen Gr3, but we've chosen random cars. Select from garage, we have done that, and as you can see all the racers have been selected and renamed. Professional level, you have the choice of 3. Shortcut penalty is on weak, so that there is some penalty for cutting corners. Wall collisions off. Correct vehicle course after wall collision is off. Car collision penalty is off. Pit lane cutting penalty off, and flag rules are on as per the real race. So my settings for today. Car settings, we're in the 4C. We're going to race this on medium tyres. We're going to go 1 stop. There are no other setting changes you can make, so this is 100% default as per what comes. My assist settings are traction control 1, default ABS, counter steer assistance on strong. And controller settings, we're on a Fanatec DD Extreme with V3 inverted pedals. And we're on force feedback max torque 8, force feedback sensitivity 6. We've got lots to talk about, and we'll talk about that over the next hour of the race. My guess would be, where do we think we're going to come? Is Sophy going to be so good? Is Sophy going to be bad? Is it going to have trouble, as we discovered at the Tokyo 600 races, that it's not really very good at strategy? Are all the racers going to go 1 stop? Are they going to go 2 stop? Are they going to go 3 stop? Are we going to get the mix up? Is Rubbelaar going to be the one we have to beat? Do we stand a chance at all? We have absolutely no idea. But it's bopped. We haven't got the setup to consider. We've just got to see what these guys do and where they go. So if you're ready, it's eyes down for a full house, and let's make this a go. So here we go then, folks. We've got to understand whether we're going to be under pressure from the start, whether Sophy is going to be ultra competitive. Whether Sophie's going to actually be a challenge. Whether Sophie's going to be dirty, clean. We saw all sorts, didn't we, at Tokyo? There were a number of things. We got bumped into walls. Sophie's taking very narrow lines into corners. It's just up here where we found that we were able to really gain on Sophie because they don't take the appropriate line through here. And again, it's the same. Sorry, against the standard AI. And they don't have... Oof, we got nudged slightly there. We had to lift. So Yamanaka leads from Estroza, in Estroza with Kukabun in third. We made short work of Suswillow there. We need to get that fuel up. We're half a lap short at this point. Tyres showing wear already. They do seem to be very consistent, these Sophy cars. Sophy drivers. We're making progress though, up to 10th place. Oh, they're weaving, trying to pick up the slipstream. Mr. Huffman is taking pressure. Mr. Grady not happy. Everybody knows Mr. Grady is Tidgney, the very popular streamer, racer, one of the original guys in the game. Try and hang in the slipstream. Got to try and do a bit of lift and coast. Maybe some short shift while we're at it to try and just save some fuel, not hit the high revs. Looking for an opportunity to overtake here. One place round the outside. 2 places round the outside. We've just missed it. Mr. Moreno, Mr. Huffman next. Fastest lap of the race is ours, a 2:04.7. Is Mr. Huffman going to defend? No, we're going to take a slightly higher line. He's going to bottle out of it. So chasing down Rubelar now. One more place and we'll get the full list in front of us. Here's Moreno. He's charging. Going to start to see the fastest lap from the AI now. Not forgetting everybody's on a full tank of gas, so got to watch the tyres, got to watch the fuel wear. Everybody's duking for that slipstream, so 2:01.8. Fuel looks to be on point already. Bit of a short shift and lift. Rubelar and Beauvoir both just wondering what's going on at this point. Are we going to get the draft past Mr. Rubelar? We've only got fractionally inside his bumper. He's not going to give us the room. He's going to defend, but we're going to make the apex there. So the full list ahead of us. Yamanaka in first, Inestroza second, Kukabun in third, Miyazano fourth, Beauvoir fifth, Widdowmaker sixth. We're going fastest lap again. Rubbelaar 7th, Moreno in 8th, and there's overtaking taking place ahead of us. Mr. Bouvoir's happy about something, so's Mr. Miazano. We don't know what tyres they've all gone for, whether they've gone mediums or softs. They could even go hards because we can't restrict the tyres in this race, which is a bit of a shame. They've all gone to the left. They're all dicing for that slipstream. A 202.081. Everybody's in front of us, aren't they? There's been no break for it. Nobody's really going away. People could be on the soft tyres, maybe. We got a bit of a turn there on Bouvoir, but he's accelerated through it. Made it up the inside there. Just beat him off the apex and chasing down Miazano now. Ooh, we got a bit of overshoot there. We're okay. The brakes didn't really happen as though we wanted them to. We made up almost a tenth and a half there from the midpoint, and we just made an overtake as well. Little mistake from Miazano there gave us the opportunity to get past. We're up into 4th. Miazano's looking to come back though. We're going to find out if Sophy has got the fight and the grit, or whether they're sticking to a strategy. Cookabun, we're never going to get him around the outside. See if we can apply pressure. The sound of that RX Vision, the rotary engine, sounds absolutely superb. I think they're on a bigger fuel strategy than we anticipate. We're trying to go around the outside. It looks like we've got Cookabun there taken. I think we've got the line for this corner. I think we have. Inestrosa's gone wide. And he's covered the inside line. That was great driving. We're just bump drafting him now. They have the perfect opportunity to check out the Widdowmaker livery logo and the JB Design logo all in the same shot. Don't forget, I am an affiliate of GT Amiga, and I do offer a discount code if you would like to partake. If you're considering purchasing a tool from GT Amiga, just use code WIDOW for that 5% discount, as we have been punted by Mr. Inestrosa. We are down to 9th. We've got rear end damage. So Sophy just gave us a tap. I tried to fight it, tried to hold it. but it wasn't there. End of lap 5, and we've got 10.2 laps of fuel. We're just suffering a bit of aero damage, which has just gone away. Right, let's get back on it. Let's get back to where we were. We've got to fight our way back up. There's not much overtaking going on here. We lost 5 seconds on that lap. Lap times feel slower than the actual race. Maybe the temperature, maybe the track situation is slightly different. Tyre wear doesn't seem as so great. But as the fuel load comes down, we'll start to really pump in the laps if we can make some overtakes and passes. We were hoping to be out front and free, but it is what it is. So, look at that, a second ahead. At the halfway point of the lap. Mr. Strohs has actually lost a place to Mr. Miazano. Maybe there was some karma in there. As I was just saying, I am an affiliate with GT Amiga just as we go around this corner, and there's a discount code available. It's Widow, WIDDOW. Anytime you make a purchase, and you can get a 5% discount, courtesy of GT Amiga and myself, and that's for anything race related, rig related, sim related from their website. As we go into the back of Mr. Rubilar, but we look to make the opportunity there down the inside. I got a feeling they're going to be running pretty similar strategies, everybody. Nobody seems to be doing anything different. Mr. Beauvoir was a little tough to get past last time. See if we can... Mr. Moreno's made some places as we tried to make a pass here. We just squeezed up the inside and gave Mr. Beauvoir just a little bit of a bunt, but we beat him to the inside line and balked him off it. Mr. Moreno. Normally we're lapping this guy. Don't think that'll happen today. So Cookerman in the RX. Oh my word. Mr. Moreno. That was a dive bomb from nowhere. We didn't get any damage. I was just about to talk ourselves through the braking points for that corner, which... I'll have a dive bomb back. Mr. Rubilar comes along. Mr. Rubilar feeling a little bit affronted by my manoeuvre at the last time we came here. He comes alongside, but I'm gonna give him some issues. Let's go into 5th place. So we're on lap 8. Mr. Yamanaka leads, Mr. Miazano 2nd, Strohs 3rd, Cookerbun 4th, Mr. Widdowmaker in 5th, Rubilar 6th. He's the man to watch out for at the minute. Mr. Moreno 7, Beauvoir 8. Mr. Cookerburn can see we're coming. Interesting, the faces side of things. We don't have to display those if we don't want to. They're just a little bit of humour for me along the way, just to see if we can understand the emotions of the racing driver we're racing against. Fastest lap of the race is ours, a 2:05:04. We could go a little bit faster than that, I think. Tyres are just over halfway in terms of laps. They're not over halfway in terms of wear just yet, but the front's wearing a little bit more than the rears. We're just gaining now. Mr. Inestrosa we've got a little bit of an issue with. We'll resolve that as we come along here. Maybe this lap, as Mr. Cookerburn starts to duke it out. We gained the position there, him taking the aggressive line for that turn. Mr. Inestrosa was kind of happy, but now he's not. We didn't get the fastest run out of there, but we're going to give him the line that ends in 0. Let's see if he charges back. Fuel, we are good. Had to lift. And he's gaining fractionally. Miyazano trying to make the move on Yamanaka ahead. We take a very aggressive line through there. So we're kind of first pit stop sort of time for anybody's on a 3-stop or 2-stop. 3-stoppers are normally stop in lap 9. Miyazano and Yamanaka have seen me coming. Nobody's going to the pit at this time. Lots of duking about, breaking the toe. Gonna try and box him tight to try and get the outside lane. We don't make it. He knew what we were trying to do. We were trying to set up for the inside line on that corner. Didn't let us do it though. Lap 10. Tyre wear looks good. Fuel is perfectly fine. A little bit of a dink as we come into the corner. Just keep Mr. Miyazano happy. Yamanaka's seeing the move. We get up the inside there. We take the line away from him. We straddle the sausage, almost get it, but Yamanaka fights back. Look how much slower we are. Gonna make the pass into this corner, we hope. He doesn't, he resists. Miyazano is coming back. He's gonna have to go around the outside. Well, a third of the lap in, a third of the race in. We're kind of feeling okay about the strength and competitiveness of said Sophy. All the cars look to be going for that same strategy. They've got a very weird thing going on there, haven't they, with the line into the final straight. Right, we've made the pass into first place now. The race is ours to chase. There is not a massive split in the field. It's very competitive. One car's gone in the pits. We do have a car in on lap 11. Can't tell you who that is. There's 2 cars in the pits. But that's the first sign we've seen of any sort of straying from a set racing plan. And we couldn't get the car to turn in there as we just start to grow a gap at the head of the race. Get a free track in front of us now. We should be able to start to push. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of strategy the AI go to. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars went to the pit. There's a gap grown between all the cars. There's a pack. There's 2 packs now. We'll have to check the replay to see what tyres everybody went to. We'll have to see if I can save the replay for sure. It'd be fun to get the replay and... Ooh! That's tyre wear. We might pick up a penalty there, which would be rough. Cars behind have just started to close that gap back up. Purely because we ran off track, but I think we're safe. And it looks like we've got another pitter. Mr. Miazano goes to the pits. Definitely. And Mr. Cookabun and Inostroza. They're all on hard tyres. How do we get them to take the mediums and be competitive? But Miazano follows us down the straight. We might as well call out the new leaderboard, hadn't we? So Widdowmaker leads, Miazano second, Gr3 third, Huffman fourth, Mr. Sana in fifth, Fraga in sixth. As we take a real chunk out the first split. Gallo in seventh, Lopez in eighth. Fastest lap with Mr. Huffman in the GT. A 2-minute 018. That's stunning. Competition is on. Let's get out there and do it. And we are purple second sector. Not by a massive amount. Fuel is good. Mr. Miazano not letting us go. Now we're at 3.2 on the fuel. That's interesting. .1. Now we've taken the lead and we're not slipstreaming. We aren't getting a massive benefit for fuel, are we? But we're going to be okay. We're going to make it. Based on where that went to 3.0. It's only when it goes to 2.9 do we know we're in trouble. Grady went to the pits. Oh, look at those. Loads of people gone to the pits. Too fast for me to be able to call it out. So our fastest lap of the race was that last lap at 2-minute 1:05. Just outside Huffman's best. Got the back end rotating as we came round the corner there. Are we going to be purple? Just call out, no we're not. So Widdowmaker in first, Miyazzano second, Sana in third, Gallo fourth, Yamanaka fifth, Innestrosa in sixth, Kukabun seventh, Rubelar in eighth. And we've only got 3 drivers in this lead pack. The rest have all dropped back 1 pit down. So we can expect, we're taking pressure here from Miyazzano. He really is pushing, he's pressurising. I'm thinking he's pitting at this point. He's wanting to get past to go in the pits, I think. He's really light on fuel. And now he's backing away. Have we messed with his strategy? He's going to the pits. Yes, that was a telltale, that definitely. So we've broken out quite a lead now. Miyazzano had 17% fuel left. He was better positioned than us. We've got exactly 2 laps left. You know, the real interesting part about this, as Miyazzano, Sana and Gallo go for fuel, is we're going to drop back into that pit line. The traffic behind us. You can see all that group on the map in the top right hand corner. You can see the gap we've got. We're going to drop straight back into that because they've all just collapsed back into that train. If we can put in a couple of laps, it gives us a chance to get ahead. My guess is some of those might have short fueled, and they're all smiley faces. Look, they know we've got to push. And we are. We're up by 0.16 of a second. If we can put a fastest lap's gone in by Jay Wong of 58.442. That's a tremendous lap. Soft tyres must have been broken out. And that actually looks like there's gaps forming in that pack. So Widdowmaker leads, Yamanaka second, Kukabun third, Innestrosa in fourth. There's been some changes back there. Rubelar up to 5th, Beauvoir 6th, Moreno 7th, and Wong, holder of the fastest lap, is up into 8th. We've got pit next lap. We aren't quick enough to take the fastest lap title. We won't get it on this lap either. 21 seconds in the lead. Trying to understand what our pit window time is. I mean, we normally take 40 seconds to pit, don't we? So that kind of says they're either short fueled, or the pit window time is much quicker than in the main race. But either way, it's going to be the same for everybody, so there shouldn't be much of an issue. Although the gap from Yamanaka is back to 18 seconds, so they're eating the time. Tyres are really good for where we are in the race. We're down half a second. And there is a little gap forming, as we've said. I don't know if that's the gap we're going to fall into, or whether they are all genuinely just moving really quickly. We have gone the longest out of all the races, 15 laps. Rubelar a 53.378. Holy Chipotle. we don't see those kind of laps, but this is the rubber banding. We've got it on weak, haven't we? Now we're going in. We're going to take the mediums and we will take all the fuel. It's telling take the lot. We're not going to come out in first place, that is for sure. Oh, what a race this is going to be. Fuel is going in. Oh, they're all going to have to pit again, I'm pretty sure of it. We're going to come out near the back. Oh la la. Loads of fuel gone in, there we go. And we come out of the pits in last place. So they must have all short fueled, and that's why they're able to put the lap times in. We weren't able to see or watch where they're going or what they're doing. All we've got to do now is chase them down and see what happens. We've got 15 laps to overtake 19 cars. Gallo is at the rear. Now that's the thing I wouldn't expect to see in the NSX. And then we're chasing Sus Willow. Sus Willow, who gave us the bunts on roundabout lap 7. Forced us to recalculate our strategy and do a catch-up race by punting us off. Hello, Mr. Gallo. This really has turned into a race, hasn't it? My word. Come on, Mr. Gallo. You're not giving me any opportunities, really, are you? It's a strange place to make an overtake, but we've done it. Mr. Gallo let it happen. It wasn't Suswiller that gave us the punt, was it? It was Inestrosa. Suswillow is the first time we've seen in this race, in the Aston. It's kind of strange that we're going to be making our way through the whole field. We're 16.4 seconds back from the front of the pack. We had to lift there. Sorry, Mr. Suswillow. You really did block my line, but we just took your pace away from you. Can't believe that lap by Rubilar. 53.378. That is heroic. That's got to be an outlap, surely. No, that's what he did. He absolutely flew, but that's caused by the catch-up. We've had to have boost on weak because of the bug. Let's hope that comes fixed and gets sorted in one of the updates to come. There will be an update. "25 minutes of the race remaining. We're in 18th place. I feel that majority of the AI cards are on a two-stop strategy. We've now caught up to 17th place, Mr. Ordonez. Again in a Widdowmaker livery. Just lean on the back of the car, we can steer them out of the way, which is probably not clean, but I don't think they've been that clean with me. It's taken a long time for us to catch them up. I think they've changed tyres. The lead gap is down to 15.8. And there is a little bit of a gap formed at the front. Mr. Cookabun making a breakaway. He's managed to get 3 or 4 seconds of a lead out there. Mr. Lopez. In the Renault RS01. Just took that line away from me. It's another Widdowmaker livery by JB Designs. Up to 15th, 15 seconds back. Around about 11 laps to go. And we come up against our teammate Mr. Sana, who's duking with Mr. Fontana. We just make perfect entry to that corner, pick up the pass on Sana, but we don't get into the draft for Fontana. That's given to Mr. Sana. But we do make gains there. And Mr. Fontana is pushing to come back. .14.5 seconds up to 13th place. Don't do it. They dive bomb into that corner, don't they? And we're chasing Mr. Fraga down now. They all take that very strange line there, don't they? Really strange. Okay then, the gap is down to 13 seconds to the lead position. It's all in the roll of a dice really, 10 laps to go. We're not really closing down quick enough to be able to catch the lead cars. Catch the lead cars. We've got to make more inroads. Lap times are coming quicker as our fuel load drops off on this new set of mediums. Mr. Fraga put behind us. And then we're chasing Matsununga and Huffman. Huffman was fastest lap holder for a number of laps. Mats and Unger in the Lexus RCF. It's going to be a little challenge to catch, I would have thought. Although he's not making the progress past Huffman that you'd expect. 19 minutes remaining. And Mats and Unger, the first person to go for the pits. I really want to see what tyres they're on. Beauvoir in front has gone as well on hards. So they are on hard tyres. They haven't gone to anything else. Interesting strategy. We wonder if Sophy's going to learn. It's a tremendous car, that. The technology built into it's immense. The aero, which the car is designed around, is just brilliant. And we get the pass, pushing past. We're into 8th place. Kuckerman and Yamanaka lead from Rubbelaar. All we can believe at this moment in time is that they're all pitting again, and that's our only opportunity to make the pass. We've put in our fastest lap of 1:59.889. If it wasn't for that Rubbelaar lap, which is just out of this world, we'd be top of the tree by now. Mr. Grady next in the Audi R8. On an even playing field, Sophy seems to put up a brilliant race. It's just strategy seems to fall by the wayside. We're not trying to get any advantage against Sophy. We want it to be as big a challenge, an equal challenge as we can. 9 seconds back from the lead cars. I'll be absolutely stunned if they can go all the way to the end after pitting early. 16 minutes 30 remaining. Grady knows we're here. He's being told by his pit crew over the radio that we're charging. Yeah, he knows we're coming. .8 seconds, 7.9 from the lead. And there is just a gap to the leader. Kuckerman is ahead of Yamanaka by a little bit of a stretch. It's probably 5-6 seconds out there, so actually third, fourth, fifth, sixth, sorry, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth are all just ahead of us in the window there. We can see it, so the lead is not that tremendous. We just can't be dilly-dallying around behind these guys. We've got to get a shuffle on, and we've got to get ahead and away. Kuckerman's gone to the pits. Oh, there's 4 of them going to the pits, and they're all on hard tyres, every single one of them. Miazano then is the one the race is against, and he went as long as we did, didn't he, on the pits? This could be the race to the end then. This could be what we're looking at. It looked like a good race when he was behind us earlier. Is he going to go for the inside line? He is. We charged up the inside to make the late turn in. Oh, and he charges back up the inside. A little bit of collision, a little bit of contact. Come on, Miazano, let's keep it good, let's keep it clean. I won't nerf you if you don't nerf me. He's protecting the inside line. I don't like the feel of this. Oh, he's bumped me. But we've made it. That was always going to be the case. So he's chasing now. He pitted earlier than we did, didn't he? 2 laps early. And there's definitely 3 groups out on the track now. I've been trying to sit here to decide which car to use for the new league coming up, the Gr3 league. And I ponder about it and think, what should we do? Where should we go? I was thinking because of my recent acquisition of a Mercedes, I'd race Mercedes. Ignore all the bop numbers and just go with the heart. But my brain says I should race with something that's competitive. I know some people will be picking an MR. And looking at the Lambo, that looks really quick. Even in the hands of Sophy. Mr. Miazano's car looks to be pretty superb. We're not seeing all the cars in this race though. There's no 458, which is a shame. But they're all up here, they're all pushing. We have 0.6 of a lead over Miazano. 11.5 minutes to go, just over. Because it's a timed race this, it's not on laps. I'd like to be able to get the 30 laps in. As we come charging round. Miazano gets a smiley face in there as he kind of lost it on the corner there, trying to challenge our apex. Trying to chase our racing line. It's a much better race. Even though I know he's going to pit, isn't he, at some point, and we're going to be left with the lead. Grady's just gone to the pits. They've all took hard tyres. If they were on mediums, it would be, again, a hard race, wouldn't it? We're looking for Sophy to be a real tough challenge, and we maybe have to do this race 3 or 4 times. This is the first time I've done this race with this setup. But we're going to be able to earn credits from this. Which is going to be better than just running the human comedy over and over again for nothing. We can try this with multiple cars if we wanted to. Mr. Miazano is not giving up, he's just hanging back there on the edge of our slipstream, on the edge of the draft. benefiting from that. We're punching the hole in the air, and he's just sitting half a second back. Closing up under braking. And then as we accelerate away, we try and force the gap. Is he going to the pits? Not this time. Got to try and force them to stop taking that strange entry to the start finish. That was our fastest lap of the race so far, a 1:59.7. Not really my fastest lap ever at this circuit. 8 minutes 30 remaining. There's 5 laps to go. We want to run 56s here. We used to run 56s back in prior update 1.58. Since update 1.58 we've been stuck around the 59s. I think we can touch the 58s fractionally, but we're not really getting anywhere near them today. But that could be just down to conditions and track temperature, which we chose to have variable conditions. But we could have really bizarre weather if we wanted to. We could put random weather and make it just go a bit weird. But as it is, we've gone for warm. 0.7 is catching us again. Fuel is good. Rubelar with that fastest lap, but not really making any inroads. I'll give you an update on positions then. Miyazano is in second, Sana third, Kukabun fourth, Gallo in fifth, Yamanaka in sixth, Rubelar seventh, and Beauvoir eighth. When is Miyazano going to pit, or is he going to be able to go all the way? Sana, my teammate, up into third, could be projected into second if Miyazano goes to the pits, which it looks like he is now. So my teammate Sana up into second place. Miyazano on 16% fuel, would never be enough to get him anywhere near. Sana's pitted as well. Gallo's pitted, so that means Kukabun gets accelerated up to second place. Four laps remaining. As we run wide and hit the marbles. Let's see if we can get a sprint on. Kukabun is 8.8 seconds behind. We're expecting the rubber banding effect to have some effect. But with 5 minutes 40 seconds remaining, there's only really 3 laps left after this. It's going to be really quite tight to hit that 30th lap. I don't know if we're going to get there. We've had a spin that cost us 7 seconds, which could effectively cost us that last lap. Yeah, ticking down to 5. We're not going to get that last lap in, I think. I don't think we've put the good enough times in. You never know. .9 seconds ahead of Kukabun. He's managed to take 4 seconds out of us. Kukabun puts the fastest lap in at 53.064. We knew the rubber banding would come into effect. He's pushing. Our fuel load is getting lighter. Tyres are losing their grip. I can see him in my mirrors. We don't get the opportunity with boost to get caught up the way they do. Down to 2 seconds. All we can pray for is he catches up to the back of us, doesn't get the opportunity to slingshot past, and we can actually fight our way to the finish. He's coming. Look at it falling away. 0.7 of a second. Just the unfair advantage. We can hear the howl of that engine. I want to run a title. He's coming. I'm going to try and squeeze him, but it's not going to happen. I don't want to get punted by him and lose 7 seconds. No, look at him go. Now the rubber banding effect should go away. I should be able to stay with him. Need to use the draft. 2.2 laps of fuel. We are going to do 2 laps by the looks of it. Have we gone too early? Charging into this, the penultimate lap. Getting the car slowed down in front of him without enticing the Punterino. So half a second ahead, and it's going to be down to the final lap, the 30th lap by the looks of it. The back end of his car slipping and sliding. He's on those hard tyres. I want to close that door. I'm going to close the door. We're going to force him to the outside. There we go then. 54 seconds of the race remaining. 1.3 laps of fuel. We're good on fuel. We've just got to drive this to the end. We've got a half a second gap ahead onto the final lap. An hour-long race. We've been punted once. We've not really made any driver-induced errors that cost us massive amounts of time. It's been a fairly clean race on our behalf. Clean strategy, 1 stop on mediums. The AI have taken 2 stops on hards, which is really quite strange. But Cookabun is the only AI really challenging us and chasing us down. Three-quarters of a lap remaining for the victory. We know we're going to get caught at a certain point. We're 0.8 of a second ahead. That's our biggest lead in the last 2 laps. He's catching though. Look at him come. He's chopping tenths out of us. Did everybody make it over the start finish? I think I think the person in last place didn't make it. I need to defend that line down to that corner. I need to force him to the outside. That's what we want to do. He's come back up the inside. How rude. I was so busy defending the inside line. It's come down to the final corner. He's done me. He's absolutely done me. Sophy takes the win. Oh, the rubber banding effect is the death. Oh, I over defended into that final corner, but there was nothing I can do. It was a perfectly clean pass. I could have ruined his day, but I didn't want to. That was pretty epic. Well, there you have it. I mean, at the end of the day, that is a tremendous race. It's set up for everything. Let's hope an update comes along and fixes the rubber banding thing. But there we have it, the final result. Cookabun takes the win, 1 hour, 1 minute and 18 seconds. Widdowmaker is second by 0.168 of a second. You can see the real problem with the race. The rubber banding effect gives a 1:53.064 to Cookabun, the fastest lap on lap 27. And their pitting is a real problem. At the back end, Mr. Suswillow 1 lap down. He didn't make the final corner. And there you have it. 281k for second place is still more money than if you ran the human comedy again. And a retry button. And that's it, folks. We don't have a replay to go from. But if you want to do that, follow the steps that you need to do, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now. I'd love to hear your comments about what you think about that and whether that was unfair. It is what it is. We'll get to do it again. So thank you very much, folks. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.